Hello, this is Mura Sakiyo Okami, and wow, we've managed to hit a jackpot. I'm so happy to be able to have done this title, especially since it's really big in Japan, especially in the Otoko community. POCHI is so famous in Japan, like especially in like the doujin circles. It was like, oh my goodness, I get to do this one. but yeah, if you don't know who POCHI is, it's like this femboy, we don't know his backstory. It's like sort of like the appeal of the series is sort of like, other than like the sexual encounters he comes through, it's sort of like the mystery aspect. So you don't know anything about him. He is just like, but throughout the manga you get clues. You get clues throughout the series. So, and he is really famous. In fact, I've seen like artists cross over with like, you know, doujins such as Starfo. So if you see like, you know, all the famous ones like Star Force, what's that one from Guilty Gear called again? Oh, I can't remember. Bridget. So, you know, and usually you do see POCHI there as well. So he's definitely quite well known, especially in Japanese circles. I think he's known in English-speaking circles as well, but he's not nearly as famous, again, because he's from a doujin work, and doujins are still pretty small over here. Also, it doesn't help that the day this manga was released in English, it got geo-blocked by DLSite, so you need to... I don't know if that's because of, like, licensing issues, because... from what I understand, it was released very briefly in English, like a few years ago, but in like very small amounts, and then it went out of print. I think that company went out of business, so I don't know what's going on with the rights stuff there, but I know that people have been really struggling to find this series, and so I thought, I'll do it. So all you have to do is get your VPN on, put it onto Japan, and you can buy it no problem. It doesn't, as far as well, I've tested it myself. The payments is exactly the same, and yeah, the VPN don't like disrupt anything at all. You can still buy your points. You can still buy it directly. It's just, you know, you're just using a VPN. You just turn the VPN on, and there you go. But yeah, he's really famous, like I said before. Like also the mangaka who made Stray Femboy, he also had another manga, Shonen Natsu, which actually got an anime adaptation. So, and that character, like the female character from that, has become like really famous. Like, you know, you when that anime came out, like you could see just memes of her like everywhere in the Western circle. But I know a lot of like people know the author of know him from that, but I knew him before from all these femboy titles. Like, you know, there was like he's really famous for his femboy titles, as well as like this. I think he's just really good at creating slutty characters. But yeah, the translation process for this one, nothing really stands out. Like, didn't really need to localize anything, because again, even though he's like quite twinky, like very femboyish, like, you know, we don't know his age. Like, you know, we know he's adult at least, but you know, we don't know his backstory. I mean, I know the later volumes like imply what he might be, similar to how like that Shonen Natsu one like went into like sci-fi. It like touched on sci-fi. So I'm wondering if this series will do the same. But yeah, if this manga sells well, then I'll translate the rest of it like I usually do. But yeah, I mean, I know one of my mangas, another manga that I translated a while back, I Was Supposed to Be Your Boyfriend 1. I do plan on translating that one soon, but I'm quite busy at the moment, so it'll be once things calm down, I'll get on with translating the sequel for that. So don't worry, it's just life has just delayed it. I haven't forgotten about it. It's right there on the to-do list. But yeah, if Stray FEMBOY does well, the first volume, then I'll happily translate the other volumes. So you know what to do, guys. But yeah, it was really nice to translate. It was surprisingly quite dialogue heavy for its length, but I guess because it wanted to like establish like the plot and the story like quite early on, it had to do that. But you know, it doesn't get away with it. Doesn't like interfere with the sex scenes at all, which I think that's the reason a lot of you are here. So that's it from me from today. We've got plenty more femboys on the way other than POCHI, and speaking of which, we've had another very big title pop out, but this one is much more famous than POCHI. Now, I'm not going to give any more away. You'll have to wait for that podcast to come out. But once you know, it's like, you know, I've been really excited for this. Like, I've been excited for Stray FEMBOY as well. You know, because that's a really big title. I think we're starting to, now that I've translated quite a few manga now, or at least I've got a load of approved and they're coming out on the way soon, that, you know, I'm being allowed to do much bigger titles and, like, quite famous ones. I mean, Stray FEMBOY is quite famous. You know, so yeah, I hope you look forward to more famous femboys suddenly popping up on this channel. さあ、ありがとうございます、皆さん。それじゃあね、バイバイ、ありがとう。See you, バイバイ、バイ。